All right, YouTube folks. Let's see. Yep, audio is on, and I think I'm streaming. Yes, I see the live indicator way over there. All right, and I've got some feedback. Trying to figure out what that is. It looks like I've found it.
This is 253 WQND 274. I was just checking if Zello was working in.
All right, so I'm going to kill that browser. And Donald's checking Zello. Sounds like it's up.
WIAT 241, Atlanta 403. Zello sounds like you're good to go.
All right, Bobby's going to help out a little bit. Let's see here. Let's go back to this video. And
thanks for coming back to me. I was just checking if Zello was up, because I can't use my sassafras. It must not be linked in or something. 253 WQND 274. I'll be waiting for the minute.
We've had issue with the link radio at Sassafras. At least we believe that's what it is our link radio at Sassafras. So in a couple of weeks, we hope to have a new link site for Sassafras. And, of course, in a couple of weeks, we might have enough leaves fall that our link trouble goes away. But who knows? In any case, we have a solution in the works. It just takes time to make these things happen, coordinating schedules with our own people and our host people, and getting the programming ready for the Raspberry Pi, making sure that the network paths are adequate. There's a lot of steps to the process, and everybody involved has a day job, so we kind of have to work around our availability on the weekend and on the evenings to make these things happen. So. And that's just the way it is. We could probably have a hired staff if we charged a much higher fee for dues for the access to the repeater network. We're not interested in doing that. We're going to keep on keeping on and do the best we can with what we have. Now let's see. I have a different script tonight, and let's see. I don't care about these notifications. Oh, stop it. Oh, North Georgia GMRS Regional Net has gone live. Well, maybe I care about some of the notifications, but not all of them. Okay, we're getting close on time. I got about a minute. I'm going to take a quick look at this script. I'm going to take a quick look. Sassafras, Pine Log, Jersey, Lookout, Somerville, Madison, Ball Ground, Zello, McDonough, Columbus, Noonan, Zebulon, Moreland. Okay. All right. We just heard from Bobby. I believe he was on Sassafras, and we just heard from Zello. So I think we're good to go. 15 seconds. All right. I was kind of hoping we would get a real net controller this evening, but doesn't appear as though that's going to happen. Good evening, and welcome to the North Georgia GMRS Regional Net. I'll be working off of the Pine Log repeater this evening, but we are also networked in with Sassafras, Jersey, Lookout Mountain, Somerville, Madison, Ball Ground, Zello, McDonough, Columbus, Noonan, Zebulon, and the Moreland repeater. Let me break. Tonight's RF coverage is in excess of 31,000 square miles. This net takes place every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. I'd like to thank everyone who has made the North Georgia GMRS the most expansive and active GMRS network in the country. Tonight, your net control is Atlanta 946, WQIR 514, My name is Justin, and I'm located in Woodstock. On the net, you can talk about your day's activities, radio equipment, or anything you think we'd like to know. Let me break. This is a family-based network, so we encourage you to get your family involved. Once the floor is open, it is permissible to address the other members of the net by name, tactical unit number. Let's see, what did I just say? Once the floor is open, it is permissible to address the other members of the net by name or tactical unit number. There we go. Your FCC call sign is only required when you sign in and sign out of the net. When signing in, remember to key the mic and take a breath. Give the repeaters a moment to all get connected and working so that we don't miss the first part of your transmission. This makes it a lot easier for me to enter your information correctly in the log. Tonight we will allow our youth the opportunity to check in and make informal comments and then check out so they can prepare for school tomorrow. At this time I'll be taking check-ins. Are there any youth check-ins for the North Georgia GMRS Regional Net? Please call Net Control now.
This is Dane from Holly Springs, WRCT 399 checking in and out.
Okay, Net Control will acknowledge Dane from Holly Springs. I believe that is Atlanta 262. I think it's close to that if it's not exactly that. Thank you, Dane, for checking in with us this evening. I've got you in the log as in and out. Do we have any other youth check-ins for North Georgia GMRS Regional Net? Please call Net Control now.
This is Atlanta 56 WQZC 882 in Holly Springs, in and out. Good night, everybody.
Okay, Net Control will acknowledge Atlanta 56, Anna, in Holly Springs. Thank you for checking in with us this evening. It's great to hear from you, and we'll let you get on out of here. I've got you in the log, in and out. Any other youth check-ins? Please call Net Control now.
Atlanta 32 checking in and out from Common, WQQD 005.
This is 253 WQMD 274, Donald from Blairsville, Georgia.
This is Noonan 25, Joe, and by relay Noonan 26, Mary Catherine. Joe and Mary Catherine, we are WRCL 957. Short time and mobile tonight, Justin.
Okay, sorry about that delay. I was trying to just trying to catch up on all of my chicken pecking on the keyboard there. So let me go back. We have Atlanta 3-2. Chris from Cumming checking in tonight. Chris is in and out. Thank you, Chris, for taking the time to check in with us. We appreciate hearing from you. And next on the list is a Zello check-in from Donald. Atlanta 253. Donald is in Blairsville. Thank you, Donald, for checking in with us tonight. Looking forward to hear from you in just a little bit. And I also have on Zello Noonan 25 and Noonan 26 Joe and Mary Catherine. They are mobile tonight, and I have you in the log as in and out. Do we have any other Zello check-ins? Zello check-ins. Please call net control now. Okay, hearing no additional Zello check-ins. You always have to give a little bit of an extra pause there for the Zello push-to-talk feature to work. Sometimes that can be tough to get in. Do we have any visiting transient licensed GMRS operators or new members of the North Georgia GMRS network? Please call net control now.
Atlanta 940 WIR 806. Shannon and Ackworth. Late check in and out Zello. For me, have a good night, y'all.
Okay, net control will acknowledge Atlanta 940, Red 40, checking in from Ackworth. Thank you, Shannon, for checking in with us tonight. I've got you in the log as in and out. And hearing no visiting transient users at this time, we're going to go on and we're going to ask for Pine Log Mountain repeaters. Pine Log repeater check-ins, please call net control now.
This is Atlanta 291 WQAJ 279, Nick and Ackworth, in and out. Good evening. This is Atlanta 57 WQZC 882, Andrew in Holly Springs. Somerville 10 WQWW 603, Alex and Kim. This is Atlanta 91 WQXN 735, Alfonso from Marietta, checking in and checking out. Good night, everyone.
Sorry about that, YouTubers. I forget about having the cough there. At this time, net control will acknowledge Atlanta 948, Gary in Woodstock. Gary, we could just barely hear you out of the noise. I'm assuming you're on your HT. Probably just need to get a little higher up and just a little better elevation or better location in the house, and I think you'll be fine. But Gary, I've got you in the log as in and out, so thank you for checking in with us tonight, Gary. If you plan on coming back in, that's fine. Anytime you like, you're welcome to check back in with us. I also have Atlanta 291 Nick in Ackworth. Nick is also in and out tonight. Thank you, Nick, for checking in with us. It's great to hear from you. That brings me next to Atlanta 57, Andrew in Holly Springs. Andrew, thanks for checking in, and we're looking forward to hearing your comments here in a little bit. And next is Somerville 10, Alex in Canton. Alex, again, it's good to hear from you, and we're looking forward to your comments. Finally, I have Atlanta 91 Alfonso in Marietta, and he is in and out. Thank you, Alfonso, for checking in with us tonight. It's great to hear from you. Hope all is going well on your end. Any additional Pine Log check-ins, please call net control now.
This is Atlanta 261 WRCT 399, Scott from Woodstock checking in. This is Atlanta 780 WQUV 439, Houston and Austin.
Okay, I've lost my place here. Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. All right, I have Atlanta 261, Scott in Woodstock. Thank you, Scott, for checking in with us tonight. It's great to hear from you. And I have Atlanta 780, Houston, over in Austell. Sounds like Houston's going to hang out with us for a little bit. Do we have any additional Pine Log check-ins? One last time for Pine Log. Okay, any repeater anywhere? Anyone wishing to check in to the North Georgia GMRS Regional Net, please call Net Control now.
WR 502 in Cleveland. Out and out.
Yeah, okay, there was a bit of a double going on there, and I didn't hear either one of you. I did hear Atlanta 131, Morgan in Cleveland, and that's all I've got at this point. Whoever checked in after Morgan, please call Net Control. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there, but again, the only thing I heard was Atlanta 131 Morgan from Cleveland. Anyone who checked in after Morgan, please call Net Control again. We didn't catch any of that. There were doubles and triples and quadruples going on out there.
Net Control. This is WRAT 241, Atlanta 403, Bob in White County.
Okay, Net Control acknowledging Bob in White County. Any additional check-ins from any repeater anywhere, please call Net Control now.
Atlanta 104, WQZP 609, Mike in Ackworth, checking in and out.
Davis and Stock, actually, sorry, I don't know if you got my check-in.
All right, Davis, can you come back? Was that Atlanta 3-3? Your signal was dropping in and out, and I don't know if it was my end or yours, but I think I've got that. Let's try Atlanta. Try that again, and just confirm if you're Atlanta 3-3.
Affirmative. Affirmative. This is Atlanta 3-3, WRBT 231, Davis and Woodstock, actually.
All right, Davis, got you a lot better that time around. Also going to go ahead and acknowledge Atlanta 403, Bob in White County. Thank you, Bob, for checking in with us tonight. Looking forward to hearing your comments this evening. And we have Atlanta 104, Mike in Ackworth. Mike, it's great to hear from you. I hope all is going well. It's been a little while since we've had a chance to visit. Thank you for checking in. I've got you in a log as in and out. And I have Atlanta 33, Davis in Woodstock. Davis, that last time around, I was able to copy you much, much better. I'm not sure what the difference was, but hopefully when it's time for your comments, we'll get a good read on you. Last call for check-ins, and then we're going to go to the top. And, of course, anyone can make check-ins anywhere along the way. Don't feel like you've missed the boat. One more time for check-ins. Any repeater anywhere.
Yes.
Donna,
WMN 733, Atlanta 36, Bill on the Taylor's Ridge machine.
McDonough 22, WRCR 952. Tim in Stockbridge on the handheld tonight. I'm going to try to stick around, but just go ahead and check me in and out, Justin. I got a few things I got to get to doing. Y'all have a good time. I'll be trying to listen in to the rest of the net. Thank you.
Okay, out of that, I heard McDonough 22, Tim in Stockbridge, and Tim came back to tell me he was going to be in and out tonight. Thank you, Tim, for checking in. Hopefully, when it comes time for comments, you'll be at a place where you can jump in there. I'll check with you. In fact, I'm just going to show you as in for the time being. And if we don't hear from you, I'll mark you out at that time. In addition to that, I heard Atlanta 3-6 Bill on the Taylor's Ridge machine, sounding fantastic. Good to hear from you this evening, Bill. Looking forward to hearing your comments here in just a little while. Any additional check-ins, please call Net Control now. I always feel like if I don't ask for check-ins, then I'm going to leave somebody out, because each time I ask, I get one or two, and I get one or two, and I get one or two. I don't know why I have to ask each time, and I don't know if that's somebody trying to check in or what that is, but I'm just gonna scoot on up to Donald in Blairsville. Okay, at this time, Net Control is going to go ahead and move up to the top of our list, and we have Atlanta 262 Dane in Holly Springs with one of our youth check-ins. Dane is in and out tonight. If Dane were going to stick around with us, we would have asked for his comments right away so that he'd be able to get on out of here. And we also have Atlanta 5-6 Anna in Holly Springs. And same thing, if Anna was going to make any comments, we would have given her the opportunity to do so immediately so that she would have the opportunity to check in and make comments and get right back out and move on to preparing for school tomorrow. So thank you, Dane and Anna, our youth check-ins, for checking in with us this evening, and we hope that you have a fantastic day tomorrow and a great weekend coming up. And our first adult check-in was Atlanta 32, Chris in Cumming. I have Chris as in and out. I believe that was his intention. Next on my list is Atlanta 253, Donald in Blairsville. Donald, what are you up to?
Good evening, Justin, and good evening to the rest of the internet. I just put on a pot roast early this morning and cooked it all day and cooked some green beans, and that's what we had for dinner.
Very nice. An all-day pot roast. That sounds fantastic. Glad to hear that you had a good meal, and the green beans also sound like a great thing to go with that. So congratulations on success all the way around. Are we going to run into you again this weekend? Are you stalking me?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, that was pretty cool to run into you and your dad up there in McKaysville, Copper Hill, last weekend. That was a complete surprise, and what a great time it was. And thanks again for buying us lunch or dinner or whatever that meal was. It was kind of in the middle, but an early dinner, late lunch. But we had a great time visiting with you and your dad up there at that unexpected encounter.
Anytime.
All right. Well, thank you again, Donald. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and move on. We have next in the list Noonan 25 and Noonan 26, Joe and Mary Catherine. They're both in and out tonight as they were mobile, attending other events, ham club meetings, radio activities. They're busy folks, and they sure are a lot of fun to try to keep up with. And I do say try because I don't believe I could keep up with them under any circumstances. Next on my list is Atlanta 940, Red 40, Shannon is in and out tonight in Ackworth. Thank you, Shannon, for checking in with us. We appreciate hearing from you. Next on my list is Atlanta 948, Gary in Woodstock. Gary also is in and out. So, Gary, thanks for checking in with us. We're glad to hear. Okay, I think that might have been me. I think my push to talk button is a little bit wonky. I'll have to keep an eye on that. But as I was saying, Gary, thanks for checking in with us this evening. It was great to hear from you. Next on my list is Atlanta 291, Nick in Ackworth. Nick, it's fantastic hearing from you again. Looking forward to more of that and an opportunity to chat with you sometime soon. Next on my list is Atlanta 57, Andrew in Holly Springs. Andrew, what are you doing now that the baseball season is over?
Good evening, Justin and everyone on the net. What are you talking about? It's not over yet. It's the World Series, man. This is like the crown jewel. Got to keep watching. It's not over yet at all, so it's just getting to the good part. Didn't watch Game 1, did watch a good bit of Game 2. Very surprised the Nationals are up 2 games to nothing. So, yes, it's far from over. Still enjoying it. So, other than that, things are getting back to normal over here. Found my mother a place that she's able to go to and be taken care of and all of that. So that is very much appreciated. So she's going to get the care that she needs and also the help that she needs. Really, other than that, nothing else going on. Work is pretty much the same. Family is doing good. And that's pretty much it. Back to net control.
Okay, well, just like you, I also missed Game 1 and Game 2 and any other games that might have occurred. But thanks for letting me know that it's still going on. I really didn't realize that that was still continuing. I guess I figure once the Braves are out, then it's over. What could possibly happen after that? But glad to hear that you've got some success with the location for your mom. What a challenge that whole project is, trying to figure out the ins and outs of that. I hope that's not something I have to deal with, but probably at some point I will. I'll come to you for advice. And with that, Andrew, just one more comment I want to make. Your station sounds fantastic tonight. You sound like you're sitting right here next to me. And if you want to sit right here next to me and push the buttons at Studio B, we have opportunities to do that. So anybody that would like to hang out with us and see how this thing comes together, let us know. And we'd love to make a chair available. With that, I'm going to move on to Somerville 10, Alex in Canton. Alex, what are you doing this evening?
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing, Justin. Just kind of got out of the shop down there in the garage and realized it was Thursday night and decided to jump on the net. I'm ready for Friday, that's for sure. And I'm ready for this week to be over. I'm going up to Tennessee tomorrow to do a little bit of work. Not necessarily Tennessee, but the north end of Catoosa County, so I'll be right on the state line and just kind of get mentally prepared for that drive and to knock out that stuff, and hopefully I'll be out in time to enjoy my weekend and just sit here at the house and do absolutely nothing.
Ah, very nice. I very much enjoy those sit at the house and do nothing weekends. I haven't had one for a long time. I've had a day here and there, but I haven't had a whole weekend. But you know, we've got the holidays coming up, and we got crazy work schedules. You know, just because you take a day off of work doesn't mean the work doesn't still have to be done. It just means you have to do the same amount of work in however many days less than you worked that week. So, and that's pretty much what my workload tends to be like, and I know that's true for a lot of people, and probably you're no exception. So enjoy those weekends when you can get them, and absolutely. And if you ever make your way up close enough to check out that Cades Cove repeater,